This is Matrix Lloyd 212, and I want to talk about the Doctor Who title sequence. I tried to make a video, and then my son interrupted me, and I thought it was very funny that I posted an epic fail blooper reel. But seriously, now, talking about the Doctor Who title sequence, I don't understand the purpose behind changing it because it was a clear view of the time vortex before, and what we got now, I'm watching in HD, it's like blurry, and it just, yeah, like the colors of the Doctor Who logo and look like a Dalek, and it just, I mean, what's going on? Like, I don't understand why the music didn't change. I thought it was going to change, but why did we have to change the title sequence at all? I don't understand. The episode was absolutely perfect. The top, highest rating it could possibly, 100% satisfied, more than satisfied with the episode. But you know, to say that the title sequence was the only thing wrong with the episode, that's perfect. But why did we have to change the title sequence? I mean, honestly, you're watching in HD, it was beautiful, but the title sequence looked blurry. It looked like someone just had like 5 minutes to change the graphics, and it looked like garbage. I hate to say it. I mean, I'm not trying to, I report it the way I see it. I mean, if I like the episode, I say it's great. If I don't, I'll say it's not. But this is not the episode. This is the stupid title sequence that, why would you have to change it? That's just, you're watching, I'm watching in HD, and it's not in HD, like the title sequence. It looked garbage. I mean, and for me to not say anything bad about the episode, that's great. But still, who, I mean, why couldn't we just have the normal title sequence? Anyway, besides the title sequence, that had way more time spent on talking about it. I think that Oswin will make a great companion. I'm dying to see what they do with her character. She died in this one. I'm sorry, spoiler. She died, but I would like to see how she returns and how she gets restored to human, or maybe he meets her before she becomes a Dalek. I don't know, but she does look like an awesome companion. You know, she could be, as long as she's not an actual Dalek, because that would stink. But Amy and Rory, the mystery continues. She hallucinates and she sees them dressed in like 1930s clothing. Very interesting. Rory talks about how he'll be able to survive longer because he's not what? What are you, Rory Williams? What are you? The Rory mystery deepens, and as far as I'm concerned, I count another death for Rory Williams, because he didn't just fall into the snow, he fell into a hole, and how do you survive that? But you know what, alright, don't count it as a death. I don't know, whatever. But you know what are you, Rory Williams, really? And another thing too, they say that they really did damage to her where she can't have any more children, and that he wants children. But they don't mention that they had a child of River Song. I mean, they kind of like leave that out. I mean, yes, they mention Demons Run and stuff like that, but they don't really talk about that. So I know that he wants to have children, and where they could actually raise normally and stuff like that. But if he's not human, what is he? And then how, if he's an Auton still, then how would he be the father of River Song? So that it gets really, really complicated here. I mean, really does. I did find it interesting that Oswin, as a Dalek, was able to erase every single Dalek databank of the Doctor. I did find that, and even the humans working for the Daleks, they did not remember anything. So if that's the case where she was able to do that, she could have done other things. I mean, she could have just you basically could have destroyed the whole entire Dalek race by basically erasing their memory bank of what the heck they are, and they would have just been confused and they would have blown themselves up. So I mean, you could have finished the whole entire Dalek race right there, Oswin. But she decides to erase the Doctor from their memory bank. So it is going to be interesting that only Davros now knows that the Doctor is the Doctor. And is this going to help the Doctor battling the Daleks? Or is it going to hurt him? And I think in a way it would hurt him because he's going to be... They're just going to go to kill him right now. They're going to think he's a joke. They're not going to fear him at all. And I think that they should fear the Doctor. So, but now it makes them a threat, like I wanted. It makes them a threat. And good job, Stephen Moffat, on that one. Alright, so dinosaurs on a spaceship. I can't wait to see that. I think, you know what? You answer some questions, and then you raise some questions. So I think that, yes, it's going to be cool to see dinosaurs on a spaceship. Am I looking forward to it like Asylum? Not really, because, of the next episodes, I think the only other one I'm really looking forward to, well, the top one would be the I think that they're all going to be great, the episodes, but I really want to see the Angels take Manhattan. I'm thinking, we're going to see how Dinosaurs does, Town Called Mercy, Power of Three. And the only thing is, of all the episodes, the Power of Three I'm very concerned with, because I understand, I guess they were filming it late, but there's nothing on this episode. I don't see any footage, and it's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they post stuff about it, but it wasn't even in the trailer. So, other than that, talking about the budget for Asylum of the Daleks, I start to think things differently now, because this budget was absolutely ridiculous. I mean, every episode of Doctor Who should have this budget. And if it can't, and if the only way that we could have episodes of Doctor Who like Asylum of the Dalek is to Asylum of the Daleks is to basically have a split season, then you know what? Some people, this may be controversial, but this episode was pure perfection. And we've have seasons where there was some kind of like not that great episodes. Not that they're garbage, but they weren't that great. I wouldn't go back and watch that episode, this episode or that episode like 20, 30 times. So, if it's more about quality than quantity, then you know what? I would say the quality, because if he could pop out episodes like Asylum of the Daleks, then you know what? Make these I'm at a loss for words how great this was. I gotta tell you, this has exceeded all my expectations. And I was going back to some of my videos that I made, and the first video I ever made, I announced who I was, Matrix Lord 212, and I was very, very shy in the beginning. Very soft-spoken, my voice was very low, you could hardly hear me, because I didn't know how the camera and the microphone would work, that, I thought that it would be too loud, so I kind of talked in a soft voice. But my second video ever had to do with the Daleks and Skaro. And there was a lot of videos about the Daleks in December that I made. And even Clara, or Oswin, or whatever you want to call her, I thought that she would be some type of android or something. Now I was close. She was a human Dalek, but I thought that was going to be something unique, that he would do something. So I'm glad I kind of came close with that. And I'm glad that, you know what, of all the spoilers out there, that before the episode aired. See, it's one thing to say, you know, like people like they want to see spoilers. Understandable. But if the episode already aired, okay, everybody's going to make an attempt to see it that time. Now, some people are not going to be able to see it. Then, you know, if you're not going to see it, and you don't want to see the spoilers, then, of course, you don't go to the channels to look for spoilers. So, I, for one, am glad that I didn't get spoiled that Clara or Oswind or Jenna Louise Coleman, whatever you want to call her, was in the first episode. I thought that was great that she was in there. I have a feeling she's going to be in the other ones too, but I don't know for sure. Like I said, this episode is a new direction for Doctor Who. It truly makes me believe that this will survive well beyond 50 years. This episode was very serious sci-fi, hardly any jokes, darker, very, very dark, very, you know, you're talking like zombie Daleks that are humans. I mean, this blew my mind. The Dalek statue on Skaro, wow. Zombie creatures with the things coming out talking like Daleks. I mean, it blew my mind. I gotta say, like, it's my favorite freaking episode of Matt Smith. I mean, it's my freaking favorite. I'm gonna say it's my favorite episode of the Daleks of all time. As far as favorite, I'm not gonna say favorite of the new series. I do like of Matt Smith's episodes. I think that the Doctor's Wife was one of the best I've seen. You know, but the Asylum and the Daleks was the best Dalek story, I think, by far. By far. It showed the background where it's not just them going around. I mean, they have a government, they have parliament, they have chains of command, and they have emotions that we didn't think they did, because they are so freaking evil that if there's anything that's like pure hatred and evil, they admire that and they won't kill that. So I love that they said that they didn't kill Doctor because he's evil in their eyes. I love that. That was so awesome. Go Stephen Moffat. Wow. Even the Amy Rory thing about, oh my god, it's great writing, man. Brilliant. Brilliant. And you know what? They threw the nice pieces about Rory, that he's something extra that I just can't wait to find out what he is. Alright, that's it. Gonna make some videos possibly tonight, possibly tomorrow, but we're gonna be talking about this all week long. Definitely. Talk to you later. Bye for now.